G'day, Glenn Torrens, Street Machine Magazine. I'm at the Kurri Kurri Nostalgia Festival, a couple of hours north of Sydney, to bring you guys and girls another episode of Classic Car Hunter, thanks to Rhino Insurance. Lots of cool cars, let's go and have a look. Awesome time warp car we've just found here at the Nostalgia Festival today. It's a 1971 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, owned by my good mate Glenn Jennings of Lost in the 50s Museum. Tell us a little bit about it. Show debut.
Well, it is. First time out of the garage and first time on display in Australia, and it is a beautiful car. 9,000 miles, one owner, light restoration in the US, and you don't see a lot of the Cutlass Supremes. It's the top of the range for olds for 71.
It's of the year, I guess, before American cars started to get really large again in the 1970s.
Very true. It's almost a compact. It'd be on par, I guess, with like a HQ or thereabouts.
Yeah, exactly.
It is the two-door, which again gives you that little stout sort of rear end, but like 9,000 miles, it's just gorgeous. You should hear this thing, it's just beautiful. I'm excited about it, so...
Kick it in the slats.
Shall we give it a kick?
Yeah.
We can do that. I'll give it a little rumble for you.
Nice. Up until now, I've only read about these things in books. This is a Hillman Hustler. First time I've seen one. Baby brother to the Valiant in a way. Made in Australia. It's a Tirana-sized thing. Not many of us had one of these when we were kids. Yeah, Toyota's probably not a brand you'd associate with nostalgia and heritage, but Toyota's actually been sold in Australia since the early 1960s, and I'm here with Berkey and his 1965 Toyota Light Stout. It's basically the predecessor of the Hilux, so tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's the old man's ute. He bought it quite a few years ago, and it sat in the shed covered in house paint and fish oil, and then I've went out one day and took it upon myself as a kid to take to it with some sandpaper, so the old man had to fix it up. I was on to him for ages about it.
You've done a sterling job. Good work. Seven, 8, 9. So why do they call it a Buick 8? I've long had an ambition to get one of these early girl Falcons and stick it over an AUX R8. I reckon that'd be a pretty cool streeter, but I reckon the girlfriend would kill me. Old caravans are cool, but you won't find too many caravans cooler than this one. It's a 1968 Rumba Star built on the New South Wales North Coast. Only about 30 of these things were built. It's actually quite unusual. It's sort of at the end of the space race here of the 1960s. The top half of the van is actually the very same mould as the bottom half of the van. So it's actually quite clever, and I reckon it's cool. There's a lot of people that can't quite accept that early Holden Commodores are now old enough to be classic cars, and this is a cracker. It's a 1978 VB, 4.2 litre V8 4-speed. It's a base model. It's original except for the paint, because the paint did fall off these things when they were new. They were pretty crap, but this is cool. When it comes to cool, things don't get much cooler than an EK Holden station wagon with a Webasto sunroof and air conditioning. That's awesomely cool. We've just found another cool car here at Kurri. It's pretty much what Holden would have built if they built a HQ Holden GTS 1-tonner. It's owned by Denzel. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's a 73 HQ 1-tonner, just a 253 5-speed super box. I've had it for about 15 years.
Okay.
It was just an old white $1,000 HQ ute when I bought it. It's P-plate friendly. The young bloke drives it around. He brought it up for me. Yeah, I bring my Cheb up and he brings the 1-tonner up for me.
Good stuff. This is cool, 1928 Ford Model A.
Yep, that's right.
Travis is the owner and he's driven it here today. It's one of the coolest cars here, so tell us a bit about it.
It is. It started as brought home a chassis and collected a few parts and had a few helping hands from some mates and other good blokes, and ended up with a rolling chassis. Didn't have a body at the time, so it could have been anything at that point. Could have been a roadster or a pickup or whatever. And bit of chasing and some leads again from some good blokes, and found a body only about 10 minutes from a house.
That's incredible.
And yeah, just gradually put it together. And
I mean, something like this, you can't just ring up, the local wreckers and say, I want a rear guard for a 28 Ford.
yeah, no.
So the old mates network?
In this case, there's no guards at all, so
Yeah.
I got lucky there. Drove it here today. It's pretty loud and obnoxious and
Cool.
yeah, a bit wild. Kind of like getting slapped in the face all the way to your destination, but you get out and you're a bit shook up and feel like you got a black eye. But
That's the quote of the day. Well, we've had a terrific day here at the Kurri Kurri Nostalgia Festival. As you can see, it's cool cars almost as far as the eye can see. It's on every year in March, so put it in your diary for next year. I'm GT, I'll see you next time.